So, update 1.1.20 is just hit and you're now wondering, where do I get the Tarl Cutteray from? Let me show you. Oh, and by the way, there are resources changes in the game, such as in the deep desert, that make titanium and duralanium easier to get. Let's get going. So we're in the Shoal District, bottom left hand corner, Wreck of the Euphoria, and inside here, once you go inside, once you've cleared the bad guys out, they're not too hard, I soloed it. And over to the right here, cut down the door, and here is the celestial chest, and guess what we've got in here, ladies and gentlemen? A Tarl Cutteray. So this is after the update and where to find it. I hope this helps you out. Please drop a like and subscribe if you haven't already subscribed. Feel free to leave a comment if you know where else the Tarl Cutteray spawns. So let's see how this puppy works, shall we? Do you think it works good? Let's pick up the little stuff right there and give it a quick scan. And I'm going to do the scan from around this side, I think. And the reason I did that is because I couldn't see the full circle, and I won't get the full yield if I don't cut out the complete circle. This way I got 55 out of 59, almost a perfect cut. 55 titanium into my inventory from the Tarl Cutteray. And now I have more good news for you. Let me show you. We are currently in... Oh, let me get my ornithopter. Okay, we are currently in the deep desert. We're in the center of the deep desert. And this is the A zone, A5, so right in the center. And we have lots of resources in this area that we never used to have. So the latest change of 1.1.20 has added resources like duralanium and Stravidium. So this is Stravidium, and we're going to hop out here and we're going to mine it. And don't forget now, we're in the PvE zone, so we're relatively safe. You can still catch a little bit of grief, but it's much harder to do. And let's see how many we get with our brand new Tarl Cutteray. Well, slightly beat up and heavily used. 55 out of 59, not too shabby. And now we're going to show you the rest of the area. This whole A zone, in fact everything, the whole map has now titanium available to you and Stravidium. There are still major zones out in the deep desert where it's very, very heavily populated, but these zones right here that used to have nothing in them at all now have resources in them. I've already flown around a little bit. Let me show you some more resources. This is a big game-changing move that they've made. It's going to stop the griefing going on. There's titanium right there in the deep desert where poor guys like me, solo players and small guilds, couldn't compete with the big guilds who are acting pretty nasty and negative towards people as they protect the resources that they build their bases on in the PvP zone. So there you see we've got two titanium nodes right next to each other. Again, we're in the A zone. This is area 5A. People are going to be building a lot of bases back here. That looks like a Stravidium node right there. Yep. So right here, you see they're not rare. They're probably more dense out in the PvP areas, but you can see right here we've already hit, I would say, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, including these two nodes here, 6, 7, and I've barely flown a couple of 100 meters. So the resources are out there. I'm also going to take a clip out in the deep desert on one of the islands, and we'll go to that shot next. See, there's two more titanium right there, and a Stravidium right below me. No, that's copper. Oh, let me look. Turn titanium, titanium. Is that Stravidium or titanium? 3 titanium nodes right here. I can't resist. I'm going to go mine some. If this video helps you after the latest update, please give me a like, subscribe, and leave a comment. If you got any comments on how to improve, I'd appreciate it. I really learn a lot from watching what everybody says and following their feedback. So as you can see, here we are out in the deep desert. And one of the things, I'll just show you on the map here real quick where we are. We are in sector C3, C2, a little island, so well outside of the PvP range, which is going to be up in the E, halfway through E, it'll switch over. F, you'll definitely be into PvP, and that's where the resources used to be. We now have resources on these islands and also back in the main A sector as well. Just to show you, that you can get resources on these islands now much more common. They spawn all over the place. I'm just doing a quick fly around this island, and I'm going to show you right on the nose here. Oops, if I can pilot at all. There's a titanium right there, and there's more titanium up here. Titanium there, Stravidium right there. And you would never see this, or hardly ever see any resources on the PvE area. So after the latest update, there's more titanium and strad right there. And I think there was one over here as well. Oh, there it is, right down there. So to wrap up the video, now you know how to get the Tarl Cutteray for sure after the patch, and also you see the resources are now available. The Stravidium and the Titanium are available in the A zone in the PvE area, as well as in the PvP area, so you can still PvP if that's important to you, but no longer do the big guilds have a stranglehold on the level 6 resources. That's going to change the economy in the marketplace so that we don't have to buy titanium anymore. We can go mine it from ourselves. In my case, I would say a massive big thumbs up to the developers for making this change. It really changes the game for everybody and for the better. Love and hugs. Peace out.